I'm here with Big D and the Kids Table. We got Dave McWayne, Derek, and Steve Foote. First of all, thanks for taking out the time. I know this is like the most hectic schedule around. So the new album, Fluent and Stroll, just came out. What's the response been like so far?
It's pretty badass. Everyone, this record's a little different for us, and everyone's pretty much taken to it pretty openly. Because usually when we release a record, especially with Strictly Rude, people go, what is it? This sounds different. But this time it sounded different, but everyone didn't say that. So it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same sort of laid-back style from Strictly Rude. But, but you're right, you did take it in a new direction. I mean, it seems like you guys are doing basically concept albums now, where
yeah, that's kind of right.
You know, because I know there was rumors about doing like just a full-out punk album again. Is that next up?
Yeah, we're gonna do that Steve's studio.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. It's like before we did this record, we recorded a bunch of demos at the new loft that we rehearse in. Dan and I live there, and like we built this fucking awesome recording studio there, and been recording bands, and we're gonna do an entire like super heavy, fast punk record, and then maybe after that we'll do the Strictly Dub record and do some reggae jams too. We have a totally new remix record that just came out called Rude Remix Revolution, right? Yeah. Ah, nice. Raw Remix Revolution, and it's like it's got a bunch of different remixes. Like I did a remix on there. Ben from Sonic Boom 6 has a bunch. A friend of ours from college has a bunch. Paul Coldry and Adam Taylor, the two guys who run Camp Street, the studio we record at, did a couple dub mixes and whatnot. And there's some really interesting stuff on there. It just came out on Silver Sprocket, which is formerly Springman Records, and everyone should check that out too.
Cool. One of the last headlining tours you did, where you pretty much split the set right down the middle, did the ska in one half and did the fast punk for, you know, and just told them, don't ask for a song when it's during this set. We're doing what we're gonna do. So, I mean, what was the response for that? I mean, did the crowd seem to dig it? Or?
We had to stop doing it because
it didn't work out at all? Or?
Well, when we would stop one set, people would get really confused and think the show was over. And so we did it about 5 times, and then we realized, okay, we'll just mix it up. So it was a good idea.
I thought it was a fantastic idea. I mean, I then again read the stuff on the website, so I knew what was going on ahead of time.
We might do something like that in the future, though, because we're still into it. Maybe we'll just let people know a little bit better.
Right. So you guys are doing the whole tour, right?
Yeah.
Every date on the Hurley.com stage. You guys are there with your friend Streetlight and Westbound Train, also from Boston. You know, is it just like, how is it going out on the road with your friends? People that you've toured with a bunch of times. I mean, Westbound talks very highly of you. We interviewed them in Philadelphia like a month ago, and they were so pumped for the new album and so pumped to get back on the road with you guys. Yeah,
I think you get that that feeling of just seeing your buddies and that just, hey, how's it going? Really, I think that's as far as it goes. Hey, what's up, Obi? Not much. How's tour? Pretty good.
I like the fact that because we're all playing the same stage, there's no competition between our sets overlapping each other.
Yeah.
Which is good because there's the 3 bands, and then there's Less Than Jake, and then I'm not sure, there might be a couple other bands that are doing like a little bit of ska reggae stuff, but that's pretty much it for the tour. So you don't have to worry about the fans coming to see 4 specific bands and missing all of them because they're playing at the same time.
Right.
Which is really cool.
But with that same note, you guys are right next to the Smart Punk stage, which is it seems to be geared more toward the electronica, the hardcore, the pop punk. Is it really weird to have that back and forth all day, on and off ska, then something very drastically different, and then back?
I think it's kind of just like a mix CD. So it's a lot of fun. There's always something different. It's not the same band over and over and over again. You can also get like some crossover fans. Like Rocket to the Moon's like great band, really nice guys, and they seem to have a pretty good crowd. So it's kind of cool to play in front of them or after them.
Right.
And I kind of think of the Smart Punk stage as our stage too. You know what I mean? I think we're kind of like buddies, and it's us versus all the other stages.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it seems like I really appreciate it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Check out the new album, Fluent and Stroll. Absolutely fantastic. Out on Side One Dummy, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thanks again, guys.
Yeah.